today we are doing an Ask Ben. Viewer submitted questions on our last video, and today I'm going to answer as many of them as I possibly can. Stephen Brown asks, what is your most embarrassing moment? One of the first big projects that I did in my aquarium career was the world's largest private jellyfish aquarium with a group out of Florida. After the restaurant opened where the aquarium was located, we were invited to the grand opening and I had a really nice steak dinner that was actually given to me by the restaurant for the work that we did. When the waiter came over and handed me my steak, he also had a tray with 2 knives on them, and I am supposed to select my knife, and this is like a formal thing from a nice restaurant. Well, I was not used to that, and I just kind of was confused, reached forward and tried to grab the tray, and the guy was like, yeah, no. So I kind of had this like awkward, horrifying, super embarrassing tug-of-war match over this tray with 2 knives on it. Hypernova asks if I have seen or read The Lord of the Rings / The Hobbit. Yes, I have seen the movies, however, I have an incredibly difficult time remembering and keeping names separated. It's even a big problem for me with Game of Thrones. I can't ever keep anybody apart. I just sort of know what they look like. Maybe that's part of my most embarrassing. 777 Green Day 777 asks, how is life at the house without Jay? Well, Lizzie, that is a great question, and it is miserable. No, it's not really miserable. I have been super excited that Jay is kind of moving on to the next chapter of his life. It means that I get to almost start my own chapter, even though I am staying in the same place. But the hardest part about it was I'm so used to driving home from work, and if I had a rough day, I would tell Jay basically everything about it, and we would vent and talk, and it would always be a super helpful thing to have him there. So the first several weeks after he moved out, I would be driving home, and like it just hadn't settled on me that he wasn't gonna be there. Jacob Golden asks, what is the most important lesson you learned in your adolescent years? Probably that the harder you work, the luckier you get. It's one of those things that is kind of a fun, great saying, almost inspirational, but it is just absolutely true. When you actually put your heart and soul into something, things just seem to start working. Jenny A asks, what is your favorite season? Late spring, early summer, basically coming up on it right now. I, in the winter and cold months, basically go into hibernation. I am miserable to be around. I'm always in a bad mood, and as soon as the weather gets warmer and I can go out and do all the things that I love to do, I think I instantly become so much more fun to be around. Ryan Silverstein asks, are you in a relationship? Yes, I have been dating the same girl since my freshman year of college. Her name is Kayla, and we are going on 6.5 years. Jacob Madron asked, what was the last thing you Googled? How to hard-boil an egg. Indiana Kong 95 asks, if you could be any Star Wars character, who would you be? R2-D2. That little droid always has a plan. Cat Griffin asked a different type of question, and that is if I would give a shout out to anybody going through finals right now, and absolutely I will. Anybody going through finals right now, good luck and stop watching YouTube videos. Go back and study. Except finish this video and then go back and study. Sarah Cormican asks, when did you first discover the magic of Disney? Honestly, I have to admit that it has been fairly recently, and even within the Super Carlin Brothers project. I am also mostly into Pixar specifically. I just love that entire universe, if you couldn't tell from already watching this channel. But the thing that I love the most about life is kind of being behind the scenes. I kind of like knowing the details that nobody else knows, and whenever I'm watching and knowing what all these different little components may or may not actually mean, I feel like I'm getting a completely different and almost more vivid experience. Jake Schultz asks, do you watch The Walking Dead, and who is your favorite character? Yes, I definitely watch Walking Dead. It is an awesome show, and I think probably Daryl, I think the whole crossbow thing is so much more reassuring than the potential to run out of ammo, which is probably my biggest gripe about the show. It's like, they should be out of bullets by now. Courtney Song asks, which Hogwarts house are you in? Yeah, I guess it's a family thing, but I am also in Slytherin. Danielle Hutchinson asks, why do you have so many knives? It didn't occur to me that I was quite at the point where I was showing off my entire knife collection, but I've pretty much shown off my entire knife collection. I have one for cooking and one for... I just have 2 knives, okay? E-Dude Productions asks, what is the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten and enjoyed? Probably kangaroo. I don't know how weird that is, or maybe it's more common in Australia, but when I was studying abroad in Australia, I had kangaroo and it was delicious. Alta Hackle asks, Ben, do you love bagels as much as Jay does? Compared to Jay, do I like bagels? Compared to Jay, I would rather bagels be wiped off the face of the earth in comparison to how much he loves bagels. That being said, I do enjoy bagels. Grace Nichols asks, who is your favorite Pixar character? Answer, Emma Jean. Like, 4 years from now, you guys are going to be watching this video and the movie that Emma Jean is in will already be out and they'll be like, yeah, of course, everybody likes Emma Jean. We get it! Emma Jean is the greatest Pixar character of all time. But if it is 4 years from April 30th, 2015, Emma Jean, we don't know who she is yet. Michaelan Hackley asks, were you surprised at how successful the Pixar Theory video was, and were you jealous that it was Jay's video? Well, you could try to hit me where it hurts next time. But yes, I was completely shocked at how successful that video was. Out of the 400 videos that we've made, that is the only one that has really taken off in that way. But I'm not disappointed or jealous at all. Jay is phenomenal and probably loves this channel as much as anything. And we enjoy all of the success of the channel as a team. Anna Knight asks, what do you think about guinea pigs? What a great question. I had a guinea pig growing up. I think it's probably the reason I like to sleep with white noise. And I would say that I'm pro guinea pig, more than other small household rodent type pets. And that Ozian asks, are you a narwhal? I don't even know. Maybe? What even is a narwhal? So there you go, guys. I tried to answer as many questions as is possible, and for my question of the day, just answer any of the questions that I just answered. It could be great, like especially guinea pigs. How do you feel about guinea pigs? It could be an important topic for us as a community. Leave your thoughts in the tell section down below. Jay, that is everything that I've got for you today, man. I will see you on Tuesday.